Whatever you want, my heart belongs to you. Whatever you need, there's nothing I won't do. I say whatever you want, my heart belongs to you. I say whatever you need, I'll be right there for you. What's up, y'all? That's that Jodeci y'all know nothing about. That's my jam. I'm singing Jodeci because they were recently in town. And my cousin going to see them tonight. I was unable to make it, but I've been playing a lot of Jodeci lately. So, do you believe in love and the promise that it gives? I want to love you for life, 'cause your love is why I live. I'm probably messing that up. But what's up, y'all? This is... What's up, y'all? I don't care, I'm messing it up. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here to review Season 1, Episode 8 of the show that comes on BET Plus, Average Joe. And the episode is titled Ride or Die. And if you're not watching this show, y'all need to start watching the show. The show is a good show. I got my friend T watching it. She says she's enjoying it. Y'all need to be watching this show. Before I get into this episode, let me give a shout out to Lamont Simpson, Randall Brown, Stephanie S., because I can't say her now. I be messing up her name. So she said, listen, Ty, just say Stephanie. So I'm going to call you Stephanie S. Because what did I say? I ain't going to try to repeat. I messed up her last name. So just Stephanie S. That's what we're going to do. Savannah Rivers, Amore Dupree, Simply Be Yourself 100, June BLC, Karima Khadija, Penny Atif, and all Quiet Guy, Randall Brown, and all the rest of you lovely, 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 wonderful, wonderful people. Thank you for watching this channel, keeping the channel going and growing. I remember when I had 5 subscribers. 5. Now I got what? 1,000 plus. So y'all keeping the channel going. I appreciate that. It's a slow churn, a slow burn, but the channel is going and growing. So a brother does appreciate that. So we got that out the way. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave comments down below. Let's talk about this episode. Where we last left off, Angela got swapped for Jennifer. I was pissed off. Joe thought he was coming to rescue Angela, but he did get Angela back. But while getting Angela back, his daughter was giving up. Jennifer was giving up. And I was mad with Jennifer, but turns out Jennifer said she was pregnant. Jennifer is actually is pregnant. I thought she was lying, and I ain't the only one that thought she was lying, because Nikolai thought she was lying too. In fact, Nikolai had his gun ready. I said, this dude is ruthless. He's ready to blow her brains out, make her see the king, take her to the king right then and there when she was laying across that bed. And the doctor couldn't find a heartbeat for the baby. He said, I don't hear no heartbeat. I don't hear no heartbeat. He was like, she lying. He's ready to get her, ready to do her in. And then just like that, there was a heartbeat, and he found out it was a boy. So he is excited. Meanwhile, while that was going on, Leon finds Touch. Because Pam handcuffed Touch to his radiator last week at his house, and he lies to Leon. He tells Leon, oh yeah, what had happened was, I was having a good time with a hooker, and I think she robbed me. But see, he doesn't want Touch to know the truth about the whole thing with Pam and all that. Now, Pam is the one who handcuffed him. Anyway, Leon helps him, gets him out of there. So he got to put him up to speed, let him know that they got Jennifer, and that Angela is in the hospital. Meanwhile, Joe is telling Pam what happened, but they don't really show us if he told her every little thing that happened, but he did get her up to speed. And it looks like Pam may be on their side and working with them now. Meanwhile, Nikolai is happy that he's going to be a grandfather, and that leaves us with Irina, who's like, listen, I told you who killed your son. You got his daughter here. What's the plan? So now he speaks in his language, and he tells her, he said, you got your daughters. I show you a picture of your daughter. Your daughter's going to be, they're bringing your daughter to you. You're going to get your daughter. But this chick right here, eventually I'm going to take the child from her. I'm going to take my grandson from her. So he's excited that he has something for him, that he's going to have this grandchild. And I'm glad Nikolai is not racist, because sometimes they don't like the mixing of the races. He's excited that this is going to be his grandchild. He ain't going to disown his grandchild. But the thing is, too bad, Nikolai, you killed the grandmother, which was ridiculous. You killed your own wife because you couldn't stand to see her in this pain. He's just sick. Nikolai is just sick. And so I feel like Irina is like, she's not feeling that. I don't think she liked that when he said he was going to take this child from her. And we saw in this episode, Irina, and I was predicting this, Irina and Jennifer kind of bonded a little bit, because with that being said, when Irina went to check on Jennifer, she realized that Jennifer understood the language. What are they speaking? Russian? I believe Russian. And Jennifer understood it. So she was like, you're a smart girl. So Jennifer said to her, I know he got your child. I'm sorry to hear that. And that means Jennifer knows the plan about him eventually getting rid of her once the child is born. He said, I know he got your child. I'm so sorry to hear that. What's your daughter's name? Poor Irina doesn't even know what her child's name is, because he took that child from her immediately. And that's what he's going to do, basically, what he plans to do, basically, with Jennifer. So that was a good revelation there. That was a good, because I'm like, something's going on. And Irina's in her feelings. Now, I was feeling like a few episodes back, Irina's going to end up turning on Nikolai, because he's doing a little too much. But this is interesting. Meanwhile, Kathy is looking for the rest of that money. She's been sent on a mission. Leon tells Kathy that they have Jennifer. She gets upset and she's ready to come back. He's like, nah, you stay on that mission. Stay on that mission to find the money, find the rest of that money. And so she goes to this cabin. She breaks in and she does her little looking around, and she finds this secret door, goes in there, and she finds something. And I'm like, what did she find? Comes out, she done found not money, because they didn't show it at first. She found what she thought was cocaine. So she goes and reaches out to some crackhead and asks him to test out this cocaine and see, is it good and what is it worth? And he tells her, that ain't cocaine, that's heroin. And he said, this is the best, this is top shelf heroin right here. She said, okay, you could go now, you could leave. And then after he tells her that, he tells her who she can go to sell it. So now, y'all are murderers and drug dealers, because now she's about to go sell this. And I said, that's going to be crazy when she go meet whoever they told her to meet to sell these drugs. Meanwhile, we see Pam having a conversation. It was Pam and Touch having a conversation with Pam's mother. And Pam's mother kind of turned Pam off, because she pretty much told her, yeah, I killed my partner, I'm guilty, and that's that. But then Touch went back. Pam is upset. She's distraught. She can't believe her mother, who's a hero, would do such a thing. But Touch went back in the room, right? And Touch went back in the room and spoke to Pam's mother again. And was like, you're hiding something, and I know you're hiding something. You did that to turn Pam off. And she pretty much told him, and I know you a junkie, this, that, and the third. He said, listen, what is it that Nikolai got on you, and who's protecting you? Because you're a cop in here with all this protection, you being safe. What's really going on? So she tells him, she says, listen, I killed my partner because Nikolai had a picture of Pam coming out of her apartment, and he was going to kill Pam. So I didn't give it a second thought. That's why I killed my partner. So then now Touch has this information, and Touch told Pam this. Now, and she also, Pam's mother Gladys, also told Touch where Nikolai might be hiding. So now him and Pam are on their way there to go see if they can rescue and, stop Nikolai. Because they know Nikolai, he going to leave the country. He ain't going to stay in the country. He going to leave the country. He going to do it. He going to flee. So they're on their way. The car breaks down, and there's a funny scene here. Touch is trying to get somebody to stop. He pulls out his gun and tells them, this is police business, get out your car. That dude was like, man, get out the way. That was funny. And here comes Pam with another car. She's like, listen, the lady says she'll help us as long as I bring it back in good shape. I thought that was hilarious, and that's what they did. They ended up getting in that car. And they also told Leon and Joe where to go. Now, this was funny, too. Leon and Joe, they scoping the place out. Joe's telling Leon, you stay back here. I'm going to go do this. And every time he moved forward, Leon moved forward. Leon's like, I told you, you ain't doing this alone, son. You're not doing this alone. I'm doing this with you. And I thought I like the show that they throw a little humor in there every now and then, especially when Leon said to Joe, congratulations on being a grandfather. He like, dude, you really want to congratulate me that my daughter's pregnant by the Russian mom's son? Are you kidding me? And my daughter's being, really? And I thought that was funny. So as all that's happening, we see Angela in the hospital, and she meets this guy who has a rescue dog. Turns out he wanted the mob too. So now they're watching Angela too, which is crazy. But then this brings us back to Joe. Joe's trying to come up with a plan. He's like, look, we got to go in there. They trying to leave. He sees that the Nikolai and them are leaving. He said, no, we got to go in. And I'm like, Joe done got ballsy and bold. Joe's like, we ready to infiltrate. And the episode ends like that. We don't know what's going to happen. The episode ends like that. They always do this to me with Average Joe. They always leave on that little cliffhanger. But that's so you could come back next week. But I thought this episode was very good. I'm glad and happy. And I think, Lamar, you said it too, that you thought that Jennifer was actually pregnant. I didn't think she was pregnant at first, but I'm glad and happy to know that she is actually pregnant. That's good. That's good to know that she wasn't lying. And so that's what she's doing. So that's good. That's good to know. And I like that Touch was able to get through to Gladys, which is Pam's mother, and get some more information. So they're tying things in nicely together. But how in the world is Joe going to have this face-off with Nikolai? That's going to be interesting. So I cannot wait till next week. So anyway, that's it right now. Tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you enjoy this episode? I thoroughly enjoyed. Oh, and Kathy, who's she gonna sell his drugs to? How's that gonna play out? You know that's gonna be crazy. But I love how this show has so many moving parts and just keeps us guessing and keeps me interested. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to check out my other videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.